We already have 22 tier 11 vehicles, and with the next update, guys, we are going to get 6 new tier 11 tanks. So today we're going to take a closer look at 5 of them. You know, we have the Pz.Kpfw, BB111, Cav Mod 71, WZ219, and also Hori Shugo coming to the game. They already talked about the fresh German heavy line, which is also, you know, brand new one, but just 6 minutes ago they uploaded a video about new tier 11. So I was very curious seeing this video and to see a bit closer look what those tanks have to offer. Maybe we can get, you know, more information to see which line is worth going for first.
2.4 will bring the biggest boost to tier 11 this year, with a full 6 new vehicles.
6
We
indeed.
already spoke about the German Heavy and its branch in a separate video. In this one, we'll look at what the other 5 newcomers can do. You'll see they've got plenty to impress you with.
Boom.
The Czechoslovakian heavy ranks will be bolstered by the VZ63P.
Let's see. Now, before watching this video, guys, please let me know which tank you are most interested about, and or after watching this video as well, actually, which one you are going after first. Please let me know in the comment section down below. I am most how to say, like, worried about the WZ219's ability. Hopefully we can see more about that in this. So, let's go.
It's a direct continuation of the branch with all its strengths. Good dynamics, the familiar gun depression, and the trademark autoloader, which can deliver around 1000 HP of damage in a matter of seconds. Like all tier 11 vehicles, the VZ63P has its own special mechanic. The adjustable fuse setter takes into account the result of the first shot and improves the characteristics of the second shell in the magazine. The mechanic doesn't have a separate activation key. It operates automatically, and you'll feel the result in every second shot from the magazine as long as the first one connects. Hit without damage, the second shell will get greater penetration.
Oh no.
Pierce their armor, the shell will fly with increased average damage.
That's so
that means
weird.
If you penetrate with each shot, you can raise damage per minute and make the vehicle even more effective. The mechanic works with all shell types.
All right, let's see. What is this mechanic over here? So AP, if you do not penetrate, your 270 AP pen is increased to 297 for your second shot, right? But if you do pen, your 520 alpha is raised up to 598 alpha damage. And that's the same about this. Oh, this is weird actually. On HE, if you don't pen your first HE shot, like this is kind of intriguing. Like carrying a couple HE shots depends on the ammunition capacity, but this could be interesting because if you don't penetrate with 68, you get 75 and increased alpha on the top of that. So this is this is kind of interesting mechanic, let's say. Weird though.
And fully emptying the magazine will give you average damage of over 1100 HP in a short space of time. That's an exchange your opponents won't forget in a hurry. The strong frontal armor, in turn, will help this heavy feel at home on the front line. While others wait for the perfect moment to utilize their mechanics, the VZ63P uses its own throughout the whole battle, turning every first shot from the magazine into a chance to strengthen the next.
Yeah.
High alpha, great dynamics, and solid survivability. With that set of traits, this Czechoslovak is clearly ready to fight for the title of Best Breakthrough Tank.
All right, so stats over here. 520, 270. Pen numbers are good. 25-second reload. All right, so 25-second reload. 2.3-second reload between shots. And 2 shells, right? This is correct over here. 8 degrees gun depression. with upgrades. We're going to take a look at the upgrades after how it affects.
Breakthrough tank.
50 top speed, not bad. All right, this
the
thing.
Chinese light tank branch.
This
will
thing,
be the
I want to see this.
WZ-219. This light doesn't make you choose between fighting and scouting. Good damage per shot. And the best gun depression of the whole branch. Let it go head-to-head with medium tanks. While its infrared search and track mechanic detects hidden targets. When it is activated, a scan sector appears in front of the vehicle. If an unspotted opponent is revealed in the sector, you'll see a corresponding icon, while the enemy will be notified. The longer the device operates, the more the sector narrows, increasing your view range within the area and further reducing the concealment of moving targets and opponents behind foliage. However, if it detects a target, your vehicle will also become spotted for a short time in response. If you have enough information about your opponent's position and you don't want to reveal your own, all you need to do is deactivate the mechanic in time. The WZ-219 is a versatile light tank that gives its team both intel and fire support. There will also be a...
All right. Okay. Wait a second.
When it is activated, a scan sector appears in front of the vehicle. If an unspotted opponent is revealed in the sector, you'll...
Okay, so basically this right over here, right? You can, even without spotting, like, you can reveal the last known position with Porken by shooting, right? If you hit them, you know, there is a little bang on the minimap. This tank can be so powerful in the platoon or this ability, even without going into, like, fully spotting the tank. This gives you and your platoon mates, let's say, enough information already that, hey, something is there, or your teammates, you start pinging and smashing that, you know, someone is shooting the house with HE and so on. So this gives you already info without, already extra information without getting yourself spotted.
See a corresponding icon, while the enemy will be notified. The longer the device operates, the more the sector narrows, increasing your view range within the area and further reducing the concealment of moving targets and opponents behind foliage.
Okay, so what was it? Like minor 40% enemy concealment behind foliage and also moving enemies. So if the enemy light tank is standing still in the bush, you know, it's still harder to spot it. Because, you know, light tanks have the same camo while stationary and moving, but this is devaluing. This is the only thing together with the CVS that is devaluing the camo. So this is pretty damn powerful ability. And if you know exactly where to activate it, you spot like the Malinovka bush line or on this map actually, you know, you spot this sector over here. While you are behind this house, you scan the forest while you are behind this house. Well, you spot the enemies, but you can you get spotted as well, right? After you spot them with this ability. But you can already pull back behind the house again. So I see like this kind of a situation very, very, very powerful, maybe even too powerful. But like, to fully understand it, to fully see its potential, we have to play with it.
Mechanic in time. The WZ-219 is a versatile light tank that gives its team both intel
and fire support. 420 alpha, 255, 290 pens, 9.2. Second reload for 420 alpha. It hits hard indeed. 80 degrees gun depression, 70 top speed. View range 410 up to 530. So this is without boosting. Does this ability take into account your coated optics and your extra view range from the crew skills? What the hell? You can devalue so much camo with it. You know, boosting your view range with this ability like to 600 range while devaluing enemy camo behind foliage and then on the move.
And fire support.
Self-spotting duration is 4 seconds, by the way. 4 seconds.
There will
This is
also
strong.
be a new addition to the Italian fleet, the Pz'Kpfw medium tank. This speedy vehicle has a gun with the familiar auto-reloading system, but enhanced by the new forced loading mechanism,
I'm excited
which lets
about
it
this.
reload the whole magazine significantly faster. When the mechanic is activated, the timer for loading the current shell is reset to a fixed value. The mechanism has just 3 charges. It recovers automatically, and much faster when the magazine is fully loaded. This lets the CAV-71 cause the kind of damage in half a minute that will pack off almost any vehicle to the garage. To do so, you simply
Whoa.
need to fire the magazine's 4 shells, then use the charges to speed up the loading of another 3. Moreover, the mechanic's operation is not affected by shell order, or external factors and effects like a damaged ammo rack, or stunning by artillery. And if the reload time has already reached the value the mechanic shortens it to, the system won't allow a charge to be used. That way, you won't waste any. Add to that comfortable firing alongside good dynamics, and you get the top representative of the Italian medium tank family. Ready?
This is like the ability not getting affected. Like once you activate it, it's basically. Did I understand it correctly? Like, even if your ammo rack is damaged or you get stunned, whatever, it does not affect
Like a
it.
damaged ammo rack, or
Damaged ammo rack, you activate the ability and look,
damaged ammo rack,
boom.
or stunning by artillery. And if the reload time has already
Cool.
reached the value the mechanic
That's
shortens
crazy.
it,
Like
while firing
this tank is honest. It can be such a powerhouse, man.
alongside good dynamics, and you get the top representative
Of the Italian branch. 390 alpha, okay, so lower alpha. I guess with upgrades higher. 480, 277, 335. Good pen numbers. 105 pen as well. With high explosive, 10 degrees gun operation. Decent gun handling over here. Number of charges. Charges at start of the battle. Base charge cooldown. Charge cooldown at full clip. Okay, so if your clip is full, you charge 30 seconds faster, basically. You charge them 30 seconds faster. So yeah, you know, you're not able to use this ability like non-stop all the time. But it's I can see the power, I can see the potential for it. So 16, 14, 12, and 10 auto-reloading timers. Accelerated shell loading time 8 seconds that cannot be interrupted. That's quite
of
powerful.
the Italian medium tank family.
All right.
Ready to make a real impact on the battlefield. And representing Sweden is the BV-111. Like its predecessor, it doesn't rely on armor thickness, but on bouncy armor angles that its hydropneumatic suspension makes even more effective. The suspension also ensures superb gun depression, allowing the tank to fire from practically any hilly location. On
Okay.
top, this newcomer has 2 combat modes. By default,
pretty much like
you get
Judas.
classic Swedish medium tank gameplay, with good mobility and stabilization, plus high alpha and damage per minute. But simply switch to external ammunition feed mode, and the automatic transfer mechanism will start feeding enhanced ammo from external rear boxes. This will reduce the reload speed and top speed, but increase average damage, allowing you to be more effective when the battle slows down a little. The mechanic works with any ammo apart from HE shells, so keep in mind which type of shell you have loaded. You don't need to stop to switch the mode, and it doesn't reset
big.
loading. Its current timer adapts to the selected mode, taking into account the minimum threshold. On uneven terrain, this Swede feels on top of the world. If it's positioned right, shells will slide off its turret and hull, barely even scratching the paintwork. And the alternative mode lets the vehicle play even better in situations where high damage per shot is worth more than a few seconds of reload time.
All right, so you can get higher alpha. You can get 100 extra alpha. But your reload time is longer. Right? Yeah, almost 4 seconds longer reload time. Base reload time. 13 degrees of contemplation. So overall playstyle is pretty much like URS 1516. So if you enjoyed URS 1516, I see no reason why you would not enjoy this tank either. So very, very similar playstyle wise, seems like it. All the armor values and whatnot. I just hope that this tank is not getting set on fire frontally every shot like the URS gets set on fire if you don't have the experimental hardening or something. When I was marking, it was just silly how many times I was set on fire when I had my secondary setup, not my hardening setup activated in a battle.
Finishing off our 5 is the Shugo Tank Destroyer, the logical
the
development
rockets
of the Japanese branch. Like its predecessor, it has a powerful gun that boasts the highest AP shell penetration in the game, comfortable depression, and rockets. High explosive rockets.
What?
They're precise and cause big damage, but the velocity and penetration are low, so try to capitalize on opponents' mistakes. If you combine a rocket with a gunshot, you can deliver a devastating strike. The rockets are perfect both for dealing a lot of damage to paper-thin vehicles and for finishing off opponents.
That's kind of cool.
What's more, the Tank Destroyer feels great on the front line thanks to its noticeably sloped, well-armored cabin. Owing to good survivability, excellent penetration, and solid alpha, the Shugo is effective in any situation. In addition, the vehicle backs up its versatility with a convincing combo of gunfire and rocket strikes.
Okay, so 45-second cooldown on the rocket launcher, 600 damage, 80 penetration. So, you know, versus armor, it doesn't do that much. It's like the Dashenrad, as you know, secondary guns, right? Kind of. But the velocity, very slow, 320, 0.15 dispersion, which is pretty damn god tier. But the tank itself, 750 alpha, 310, 370. So I guess this is 370 AP penetration, which is kind of nutty. 950 with 95 penetration as well. 16.3 second reload, 8 degrees gun depression, 20 elevation, 36, 15 top speed numbers, 260 and 40. There is so much going on this tank, you know. You can see a lot of armor protection blades, so it can be quite sturdy as well.
All the new vehicles, like other Tier 11s, have their own upgrades. As you progress through them, the vehicle's mechanics become more effective, and fully upgrading them unlocks unique customization elements. The new vehicles will be among us soon, so start saving XP at Tier 10. If you haven't battled in over 60 days, just log in and grab a heap of goodies. Tier 8 and 9 rental premium tanks. A whole month of premium time as well, guys. Do not forget to use this code as well, WB17Des, to get yourself even more goodies if you have not played, or you have an account that has not played a battle in 60 plus days. But if you are an active player, use the code anyway, because you're going to get that style that what all players get, that digital tone 2D style anyway. So this is kind of neat style. Month of World of Tanks premium account and lots more.
All right. Okay, so new tier 11s. Which one are you most excited about, guys? 520, so with upgrades, 520 alpha over here. Upgrades also give you reverse speed, some engine power, some hit points. Gun handling gets better with upgrades plus reload time. So yeah, upgrades affect everything pretty much. And also the ability is getting affected by the upgrades. VZ63B, this seems to be like very straightforward and powerful heavy tank, especially for the VZ55 fans. This can be also quite a sleeper, I would say. Upgrades help the alpha damage from 450 up to 460, plus gun handling. Rate of fire. Top speed nerf with upgrades. A little bit less over here. Extra hit points. And top speed values. Reverse speed and engine power as well at the same time. Alright. Okay, but Cav, like this tank, honestly, I was... When people asked on the stream which tank I'm like most looking forward to, like generic answer was to all of them, but honestly like this one. I always mentioned that the Cav Mod 71, like this could be very, very interesting tank to play with this ability as well. I have to learn how to maximize it, of course. So you can make the reload time 8 seconds. And if you have 3 charges of them, like you clip something with 4 shots, right? And then you start reloading one by one for 8 seconds. Using the charges, your ability charges, right? Yeah. You can boost it. And then you can do boom, boom, boom once again. 390 times 3. So indeed, this is pretty powerful. Like you're able to dish out a lot of damage or take away a lot of HP in like 30 seconds, as they mentioned in the video as well. Good mobility, decent gun handling as I mentioned, good gun depression as well. Survivability, turret armor. Like armor is not that crazy, but it has some slope action, so we'll see. And this thing definitely needs to be tested. Like, the ability, if used correctly, like if I understand it correctly, and if used correctly, it can be so powerful, man. Like, vision is key, you know, on so many maps, vision is key. And even if it is not on a scouty map, let's say, you're still able to deal some damage. Let's see the gun handling. 0.37. Good aim time. Gun depression. Well, depends what the stabilization numbers are. Concealment over here. Self-spotting duration 4 seconds. Extra view range up to 123. So yeah, with coated optics. Imagine you using this with binos. And this gets boosted. By extra plus 123. So you kick in binos plus you use this ability. Pretty crazy. Could be pretty crazy. And also I wonder if you get them spotted and you had the radio or whatever the equipment unit is that keeps enemies spotted for longer. Yeah, food for thought, guys. Definitely food for thought. And then the rocket launcher as well. Rocket launcher, like, yes, will be kind of used as... boom, E600. Let's see how much it does to the heavy tank. Actually interesting. And heavy tank. Boom. 39, yeah. You know, it's like Dashenrod's ability. When you have no armor, you are able to do so much damage. When you have armor, it does not too much, right? And also they released information about the brand new German heavy line with, how did he call this ability? Shell calibration system, yeah, that improves your shell normalization, like... Perfect example is this over here. You cannot penetrate IS-7. You use the same APCR shell, making it better normalization, and you are able to penetrate. You lose alpha damage, but at least you are able to penetrate them, right? This also devalues so many tanks that had advantages, like E100 spaced armor, you know, like the URES 1516 that they showed in the video as well. Showcasing those tanks over here, what they showed in the video, that you are not able to penetrate. Gonna find this very quickly. You are not able to penetrate, but after... Where is the UDAS situation? There was UDAS somewhere showcased. I can't find it, but you know, this is also a
By default, the shells
example.
work as they normally damage. Target, fire, and cause damage. But with a regular shot doesn't
Look.
seem effective anymore. You can look for an alternative, or you
You
can
can't
switch up
bend?
your approach. So you calibrate the shell.
And
It
boom,
gets
you're able
different
to penetrate now.
capabilities. The
That's also, you know, actually pretty damn powerful. So, guys, please let me know which tank are you most excited about. By the way, claim your free gift from the news article as well. Scroll all the way down and you're able to claim some free stuff. Some have received premium days, some have received camos, so do that as well. I'm going to leave a link in the description for this article, so you're able to claim your free stuff. Thank you for watching, and yeah, let's have a little chat in the comment section. See you soon. Adios.